Hello, welcome back to the Go Read Sis podcast. I'm Lexie.
And I'm Kati.
And today we have our special Valentine's Day romance recs, which we're so excited about.
So excited.
We love love.
Absolutely. And we want to give you all of the clean romance recommendations because we personally enjoy clean romance.
Yes, we do.
And prefer to skip the spice. So the recommendations coming later in the episode will be ones that either have absolutely no spice or they are very, very, very minimal.
Yep, so we're really excited about that. But first, we are going to talk about something a little bit new. We're going to do radar reads instead of current reads. So we're just going to talk about like 2 or 3 books that are kind of on our radar for the month of February.
Yes. Do you have one in mind already?
I do. So I am going to be picking up, it's called Pick Me. I can't remember the author right now, but it is a pickleball romance, which I am so excited about. I love pickleball, and I love sports romances, but I typically am like, oh my gosh, I'm like just scared because like they're spicy. But I have very high hopes for this one.
Okay, good. Yeah. Do you know anything about the author? Like, have you read anything by them before?
No, I think it's a debut author, and it was sent to me, so I didn't like pick it up myself.
Ooh.
It was like sent, so I'm like very intrigued about it, and I'm very excited.
That sounds so cute.
Yeah.
I'm going to be picking up, hopefully, Hello Stranger by Catherine Center.
Ooh, okay.
I've read now a couple things by Catherine Center, and I've really enjoyed everything that I've read by her, and she can typically be trusted as an author that stays, like, very minimal spice, if there's any at all, and I'm pretty sure most of them are, like, pretty closed doors, so looking forward to that. Hello Stranger is also interesting because the main character, like, can't see faces, like, can't identify faces. Like, she has, like, an accident towards the beginning, and this is, like, book premise, and it, like, makes it so that there's, like, something disconnected in her brain where, like, she can see, like, specific features, but she can't, like, actually identify, like, an entire face. So it's, like, Hello Stranger, because it's, like, she doesn't actually always know, like, who the person is because she can't, like, put their features together and identify, like, what they actually look like as a whole, which is so interesting.
Crazy. I've never heard, like, I've heard of the book, obviously, but I didn't know that was the premise at all.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm excited about it. I think it'll be cute. I don't have, like, crazy high hopes. I've heard a little bit of, like, mixed things. Some people really, really love it, and it's, like, their favorite Catherine Center book, and then other people are, like, not a fan at all, like, really don't like it. So we'll see.
Well, you have to let me know. Because does she write the rom-commers?
Yeah.
Okay. I read that and I really liked it. So I'm like, okay, I'll read more.
Yeah, for sure.
Heat of the Everflame is on my February TBR.
It is totally romantic-y.
It is? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. The second one, like, I don't want to give any spoilers, obviously, but it like, ended on such a cliffhanger that I've just been, like, itching to pick up the third one, and I think I'll finally have some time because I finished Mistborn, so I'm definitely going to pick up Heat of the Everflame, and I'm so excited.
I'm so excited for you to read it. I really just want you to experience that whole, like, I think you're going to love that one. Like, I think I hope that you will, but I think it was my favorite of, like, all 3 of them, and I feel like it's going to be yours too because of how much you really, really love world building.
I'm so excited. It's thick. And
I'm like, it's thick, but it's so, like, fast. It's so fast paced. So it's just really good. I'm excited about
so excited for it.
So the other book that I have on my radar for February is a Kindle Unlimited book, and it's called Ice Darling. Ooh. And it is a single dad hockey romance. Okay. But it's clean. There's no spice in it.
Who's the author?
It's by Leah Bevins.
Okay.
I have never read anything by this author, but she's been recommended as somebody who writes, like, closed door clean romance that, like, is actually really good. So I don't know. I've just heard really good things, and then it was on Kindle Unlimited, and the premise just looks so cute. And if you look at it on Kindle Unlimited, the cover is adorable. Like, it's the, like, dad really with cute. Like, his kid and then the girl, and they're all wearing, like, their hockey, like, t-shirts. It looks so cute.
It's cute, and it's, like, anime, but, like, not like like cartoon. It's like, it's cute.
Yeah, it looks super cute. And I read Beartown recently. Ooh. And so I've been on, like, a hockey kick. Like, I want more hockey in my books.
I love that.
Yeah.
I've also been seeing, like, because it's, like, hockey season's, like, ending, like, in real life. So I keep seeing, like, actual hockey games. And I'm like, I'd love a hockey romance that isn't 90% spice.
Yeah, I will read it. I will let you know if it's good.
Okay, perfect. Well, I'm really excited to hear about that.
Yeah. Next up, I think, is our bookish news, which we are
so scared. Excited. I don't know.
I don't know how to feel. We are talking about Wuthering Heights, which is getting a movie adaptation this coming Valentine's Day, this weekend.
It'll be in 2 days.
Yeah.
When this comes out.
That is very exciting. When I saw the very first ad for it, we were in a movie that was I think a PG-13 movie.
It was Wicked.
Yeah, you're right. It was Wicked.
Yeah.
And so the commercial felt very fun and interesting and dark and cute, but dark in the Wuthering Heights kind of way, it is kind of dark,
moody and stormy and dark colors.
And then I saw it again when we went to see, I think, The Housemaid. It was a preview in that movie, and I noticed that it was rated R.
I saw that too.
And then I saw that there was a whole lot that was very sensual, if
That's
you will.
a PG way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah. And now I'm a little scared.
No, 100% the same experience. I didn't see Wicked together, but I also saw the Wuthering Heights trailer, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is my favorite classic. This is the groundwork for tragic romance. I'm so freaking excited. Margot Robbie, are you kidding me? And I was so excited. I was living in my bliss of Wuthering Heights joy, and then I see TikTok and Margot Robbie was doing an interview about how she hosted a girls' early showing and how all her friends were drooling over whatever the actor's name is. I don't know what his name is. And I was like, oh, you're kidding me. So then I went and watched the trailer again, and I noticed, like you said, it was rated R, and it said sexual scenes or sexual something. And I was like, oh my gosh, I know that these people aren't taking Emily Bronte's work of art and making it into
it.
That is quite literally the opposite of what the story is about.
I know. And there's definitely stuff in it that's it's passionate. I would say it's an extremely passionate love story.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not overly sexualized.
No.
And I feel the way that it's going to be portrayed after seeing more and more about the movie is it's going to be over-sexualized. And I think that is going to be a little bit of a bummer for me.
I'm going to be
personally.
very disappointed.
Yeah.
So I'm going in with I'm going to be honest, I had very, very high hopes for it, up until 2 weeks ago, and now I have mid to low hopes.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. And I'm to the point where I don't even know if I want to go see it in theaters, because I'm I don't know if I want to. I don't know. That kind of stuff on screen, for me personally, makes me cringe so
cringy.
Hard.
I was so uncomfortable during the
Oh, me too. Me too. I did not like it. I don't like it. It makes me
it's uncomfy.
Feel so icky. It's so uncomfortable, and it feels so cringy to me. I'm not anything like that. I just get the ick. I feel so
So in a book you can read it
and you can
you skip it and you don't read it, but you don't have to see it.
Right.
But to see it is so uncomfortable.
It's so uncomfortable. And I think something our culture, unfortunately, now has done is just extremely highlighted lust. And I think that is, after seeing more of the trailers of Wuthering Heights, I'm oh, cool. So this isn't a passionate romance. This is a lustful, over-sexualized version of Wuthering Heights. And obviously we don't know. We haven't seen it yet. It's not out yet. But
this is just the vibe.
It's kind of the vibe that it was getting. And I don't know if they're doing that so that people will watch it, because unfortunately it does
That'll get people in. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's part of their reasoning for that, but
I don't know, but I just know that Wuthering Heights deserves a good adaptation.
Agreed. The only adaptation it has right now is terrible.
It's very bad.
Yeah. It needs Pride and Prejudice 2005.
That's literally what I was thinking. I was Pride and Prejudice is passionate and is a romance, but it's the tension that gets you though. Yes. It's the little things. There's so much tension that the littlest thing is
You're like screaming. You're so excited. Yeah,
the hand literally gave me goosebumps.
The Jane Austen adaptations have been so good and so well done. Like, Pride and Prejudice is so good. Persuasion is so good. Emma.
Oh, Emma, okay.
So good. All of those are great. They're so well done. They're so, like, on par with the way that the book is written and the vibes that you get from the book.
Yes.
And so I just don't know that Wuthering Heights is going to be that level of, like, we're getting the same vibes. Like, it's mysterious and dark, like the book is. But yeah.
I'm scared, and it's so disappointing because I was so excited.
I know, me too.
Because Margot Robbie is that girl.
I know, but also she's not afraid to show off.
That girl.
Yeah, she is. She is.
So we'll see. I don't know. I think I'd still go see it. Maybe.
In theaters?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I could go either way.
I feel like it's a vibe to go, like, see it and, like, have the popcorn and the big soda, and Ryan's off that weekend. So
okay.
Could be uncomfortable. I don't know.
Yeah, fair. If you guys are seeing this before the movie comes out, what your predictions are, and if you're seeing it after the movie comes out, let us know what you thought if you saw it already.
Maybe we'll be shocked and love it.
Hey, maybe. It could happen. Yeah. That would be great.
I'm going to say hopeful-ish, but, like...
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll see.
Well... I think we should move on into our romance recommendations.
I think so.
These also are going to be a mix of different genres, so they're not all entirely just in the romance genre. We will have a couple that are just romance for you, but they'll also be kind of mixed between, like, some different genres too, but just books where the romance plot is, like, really good.
The first one I have is An Ember in the Ashes, which I'm so excited to talk about. I don't think I read this before we did the podcast before, so I never talked about it, but it's like a 4-book series, one completely clean. It's technically YA, but it reads like very, I wouldn't say advanced, but like mature for a YA. Like I would call it more like new adult, but it is so freaking good. If you are looking for a slow burn, and I mean 4 books long of a slow burn.
Dang.
Y'all, this is the book for you. It doesn't start off with like a magic system at all. But the magic system like develops by like book 2 or 3. But it's really about like a low class girl who has to work at basically their version of a college, which is like they're training to be like their version of police, for like lack of a better term.
Okay.
And she's forced to work there because she was like captured from her family home. And the male main character, Elias, is like the golden boy of like, he is the baddest, he's the strongest, he's the most ruthless, as they are, and she's just like a fragile little maid basically. And as you can imagine with 4 books, like things happen, there is no trust. The whole world explodes basically. Like it's just crazy, but they just are so cute, and he is like 100% for her, like 4 books strong. Like he is pining after her, he is fighting for her, he is defending her, and it is just
love that.
So cute. Absolutely no spice. I don't even think like there's like cuss words in it. Like very, very like clean in every sense of the word.
Oh, so, that's great.
Loved it.
I have had that book on my radar for so long, and I've just never picked it up, and I've never heard someone like recommend it super highly, so that's really good to know that you liked it so much.
And Ryan really liked it. Okay. I made Ryan read it, and he's on the last one.
Oh, love. Okay.
Yeah, so like male or female, there's something to enjoy.
Oh, love that.
Yeah, it's really good. It like deserves way more hype, I think.
Okay, I'll have to look at picking that up a little bit sooner.
I agree.
Okay, perfect. Well, my first one is going to be in the romance genre, and we talked about it a little earlier already, so I'll just do this one, get it out of the way. But it's The Rom-Commers by Catherine Center. This one is so cute. It is following 2 writers. One is a romance writer, the female main character, and then the male main character, writes like mysteries and thrillers. And they're screenwriters. He is, for the first time, trying to write a romance book, and I'm not going to go like too in depth into why and all that, but like he's writing a romance book. He needs her help because he has no idea what he's doing, and his current script is terrible. And so she comes in and she tries to help him write his romance book, and along the way teaches him what it means to kind of be a romantic, because he just very much is like I don't like love. I don't believe in it. It's not real. And she's like, let me tell you about rom-coms. And this is why you should believe in love. And it's really, really cute. And it's clean. And it's Catherine Center. And the banter is so amazing and fun. And I really, really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. That was a good one.
Yeah,
for sure. It was
cute. So good.
Yep. All right. My next one, I can't remember if I've talked about it before. I hope not. But it's Heartless Hunter, which is, it's a duology. And I read the second one not super recently, but like definitely like after we started doing this. So I can definitely say now that it's completed, 100% recommend. It is YA, but again, it does read a little bit darker and it's clean, but it does have like tension that very closely blurs the line of clean, I would say.
Okay.
And the story has witches in it. So if that's like a complete no for you, it does have witches. It didn't feel any worse to me than Harry Potter type of witches, but just, take that as you will. But it is so good. If you have ever wanted to read like cat, mouse, like she's a witch, he's a witch hunter, they're constantly going back and forth.
Like true enemies to lovers.
True enemies to lovers.
Love that.
Plus like a tiny, tiny love triangle with his brother.
Whoa.
Like, oh yeah, it's good. But it's not like an icky love triangle.
Okay.
Like it's resolved very, very quickly, but it is so good. It, like I said, there is no like explicit spice, but like it will have you like kicking your feet giggling. Like the tension is there. Like again, it's the little things. Like they're so far removed from each other that like he glances at her and it's like, oh my gosh. Literally, it's so good.
I love that.
The second book was just as good. There was no like lull, no like slumpy feeling. It picks up like right where the other one closes, and the fantasy elements are really good and it's fully fleshed out. I didn't find any plot holes, so it was really, really good. I highly recommend that duology.
That's amazing. It's just a duology.
It's completed. Okay. It's completed, so you can start it and finish it.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
We love a completed series.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I also haven't read that one, and also it's been another one that's been on my radar for a while, and I just haven't gotten to, so.
It's really good.
Okay, love. My next one I will recommend, also another fantasy. It's going to be Wild Reverence by Rebecca Ross. I read this one recently. It's kind of the prequel to Divine Rivals. I will say you don't have to read Divine Rivals in order to read Wild Reverence. There will be things that you might miss, but it's not going to be stuff that's essential. It's more like you're going to miss like the Easter eggs if you haven't read Divine Rivals and Ruthless Vows. If you have read Divine Rivals and Ruthless Vows and you really liked that duology, I definitely would recommend reading Wild Reverence. Similar to the original duology, there is some like scenes, I would say they're scenes of like passion in a way. They're not, I would call them more like, she writes like very clean spice, if that makes sense.
I know what you're saying because I've read Divine Rivals, but it's hard to explain.
Yeah, it's not like lustful.
It's very like poetic.
Like, it is very poetic, and it doesn't feel explicit. Like you don't feel like you're reading an explicit scene. You just feel like you're reading two characters who are in love. Like if that kind of makes sense.
I know what you're saying.
So that is that recommendation, and I would say it's a little bit more of like a new adult, or I don't think it's classified as young adult. I think it's I think Divine Rivals technically is, which I don't necessarily agree with, but I'm pretty sure that it is classified as young adult. But yeah, I would call this new adult. It is you've got two main point of views. One is a human and then the other is a goddess. So there is a god system in this. If that bothers you, definitely I would say like be aware of that. It's very interesting because the goddess and the human start to get to know each other in a very unique way when they're kids. Like they are maybe 11 or 12 when they first like know who each other are, but they don't actually know who each other are because of how they're introduced, which is not in like a traditional, like they're not actually meeting. I'm being so vague and this sounds so confusing. I'm getting so confused.
I know, it makes me want to read it.
I'm hoping that what I'm doing is actually just making you intrigued to understand what I'm talking about.
It's working.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad. And not like confusing you too much.
Like, do I put down my current read and start reading?
It's good. So yeah, they start to kind of like have a little bit of a situation when they're kids, and then as like they grow up, you kind of see like even more in their individual points of view, and then like later on, like, you see them, like, together and how that kind of has to do with the world as a whole, because them being together or, like, them having any kind of, like, relationship with one another is obviously very complicated because he is mortal and she is a goddess. So it's really good. I really, really liked it. It's very slow in the first half, so I will say, like, pick this up when you're ready for, like, a slow burn, and it's also a little bit confusing in the beginning because there's a lot of different characters. Okay. So when you're ready for something like that, this is a great option.
Okay, I'm really excited. This has been on my TBR for a long time, and I have no good reason why I haven't picked it up.
You definitely should. I think you'll really enjoy it.
Maybe that could be a little Valentine's Day romance-y.
There you go. I do feel like it's a great, like, romance Valentine's Day type of read. If you're looking for a, like, deeper romance rather than, like, a rom-com.
Love. Okay. Yeah. All right, my next one is Six of Crows.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which I love because obviously, like, this is not, I wouldn't call it in the romantasy genre by any means.
No.
But the little tidbits of romance you do get, one, it's between, like, two couples. Like, there's 4 people in this situation.
Yeah.
Separate.
Right. Right.
There's 2 romantic couples.
Yeah.
And it's so slow burn. Again, I guess that's the theme of what my romance books are, is, like, the slow burn tension is just so good that any little bit you get is just, like, it's feeding you. It's like, amazing. It's everything you want. And in this book specifically, I remember reading it not expecting any kind of, like, romance to be why I loved it, but I ended up giving it 5 stars because it does the fantasy so well, and the heist and the found family, but the found family ends up getting so close that, like, you see those relationships building literally block by block. Yeah. And when I mean block by block, I mean, like, morsel by morsel.
The character development in that book is so good, and the relational development.
It's so good. And it's just, like, she does, like, such a great job of, like, reeling you in a little bit, giving you a little nibble, and, like, taking it away.
Especially in, like, the main couple,
like,
relationship.
Yes. It's so, like, let me just give you a little bit, and then, like, oops, just kidding. Oh, too slow.
The characters are so, like, broken, too.
So broken. Especially the male kind of main character. I can't think of what is it. Kaz? Kaz. He's so broken, like, literally on so many different levels. Like, one, he's literally a cripple. Like, so he's physically broken, emotionally broken, mentally broken.
He's had so much trauma in his life and in his childhood that, like, getting close to anybody is so hard for him. And you see not only, like, him with the found family, but also, like, a little bit of a relationship start to form with him and one of the other characters. It just is so good. And it's so wholesome. Like, I remember at no point during this I was like, oh my gosh, like, just please get together. Like, it didn't feel too slow. It was the right amount of, like, push and pull, I feel like, because the issues that they were having in their relationship specifically made so much sense. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, like, just get over it. Like, no, it made sense. It wasn't, like, frustrating. It was so good. And so I still wouldn't even classify it as a romantasy, but if you're looking for, like, a book that has action but has that romance that's gonna, like, feed you, this is 1,000,000% the book I would recommend. I would say on the same level as, like, The Cruel Prince, like, in terms of the amount of romance versus fantasy.
I would say, like, The Cruel Prince is probably more slow burn, but, like, I loved it. But yeah, it is definitely more fantasy than romance for sure. So if you are looking for, like, a genuine romantasy, I don't think this is going to be the book for you. But, like, go out of your comfort zone a little bit. Check it out because it's really good. And I promise you, if you like fantasy enough where, like, that little bit of romance ends up feeling so much more satisfying than, like, a romantasy romance. I promise.
Yeah. Love that.
Yeah.
The next book I'm going to recommend is The 7-Year Slip. This book is a very romance-heavy book. Like, romance is the main point of The 7-Year Slip. But this is a romance with a touch of magical realism, and it has been highly recommended all over the internet for years, and it's taken me so long to pick it up, mostly because it's overhyped. But I would actually say after reading it that it's not overhyped. I think that the hype is appropriate. It is so good. The main thing that happens in this book is this woman comes into her apartment, and her apartment takes her back in time 7 years. And so she like meets another character that is staying in her apartment at that point in time. And it's kind of this really bizarre situation where like she's like, what is happening? Why is there some random guy in my apartment? But
crazy.
So crazy. There's also a lot of emotion in this book. Like, I would say it is a rom-com. Like, it's funny. There's really cute banter. The tension's really good. But also there's a pretty heavy, like, emotional element. And it covers a lot of, like, grief and kind of, like, picking yourself back up after, like, something really sad happens. So
that's crazy.
Yeah. And then I just would say, as far as spice goes, it is primarily closed door. There may have been a little bit of like tension that was like a little more, you know, but like not an actual like open door explicit spice scene. So yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. Have you read it yet? Girl.
I know.
I need to read it.
There are so many books I need to read.
I know,
that's the
but
problem.
You're really gonna like this one, and it's one you could binge in one sitting. Like, it's so fast.
Okay.
It's so fast-paced and it's very short. I think it's only like 300 pages.
So, I have one more fantasy, so I'll talk about that one first.
Okay.
I have Spark of the Everflame. This is a genuine romantasy, I would say. But it does have really, really solid, like, world building and magical elements and classism and political intrigue. It has all of that, which I really love in a fantasy, but the romance is probably just about equal, maybe sometimes a little bit less than the fantasy.
Yeah, and it's way more like slow burn.
Oh, yeah. But, like, I love it. Okay, if anything you need to know about me right now in this recommendation list is I love a slow burn enemies to lovers.
Yep.
I think these have all been.
Yep. It's also, like, a love triangle.
True. It doesn't feel like an icky one though.
No,
like it really doesn't.
Icky.
It's a good love triangle. Yeah. It makes sense for the story. But it really develops really beautifully. I'm only on the second book, so I can't really speak on the third one, but the kind of like the Six of Crows one, like it feeds when it's meant to feed. It kind of pulls back when it's meant to pull back, and she does a really good job balancing the issues that the two main characters are going through, like in a really good way. And like their problems make sense. It's not like completely like, wow, this makes no sense. Like you're just making problems that don't exist. No.
Yeah.
No, their problems are legit, guys. And it's just really cute. I haven't, where I'm at, there's like no spice, but you said there's a little bit in the third book, so.
There is a little bit in the third book. It is very skippable. Like, you just have to, I would say there's one spice scene that's like kind of hard to skip because there's part of it that is relevant to the bigger like political plot where you're like, I kind of need to know what's going on and when it picks back up. And so it's like, I would say like skimmable to like, okay, I'm just like breeze through until I get to like where important things are happening again. But something important, I was listening to it in audio and just kind of like,
it's harder that way.
It is harder that way. But something important happens like so quickly after the spice scene that it just is like a little bit hard to like fully skip, but you can definitely skim it. And I think I only remember one, maybe two, and the book is like 700 pages.
Thick.
Yeah.
It's thick. So, yeah. Like I said, I'm only on the second two.
Yeah.
First two,
the
whatever.
second.
The second one.
The second one.
But it is so good. Like, it will definitely be one of my, like, favorite, like, romantasy couples. Like, top 10, probably.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm really, really liking it, and I really recommend it for the romantasy girlies.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
My next rec is also another fantasy. It's Tress of the Emerald Sea by Brandon Sanderson. This book is so freaking cute. If you guys haven't read it and you like Daughter of the Pirate King, if you like The Princess Bride, of course, you're gonna like Tress of the Emerald Sea. It is not, if you're intimidated by Brandon Sanderson, just read Tress of the Emerald Sea, because it'll take away so many of the things that I think people think about reading Brandon Sanderson, because it's so much easier to grasp than like even Mistborn. And Mistborn was one that was like supposedly his easy like YA, and it's so complicated still. But Tress is legitimately like, there is not a ton of crazy world building, complex like magic systems. Like, Not really at all. And that stuff exists, but it just doesn't matter to the story. And it doesn't, like, really affect the story too much. Our female main character falls in love with this, like, heir to the throne kind of thing. And his dad basically is like, hey, you need to come with me. We need to find you a wife. We're leaving the island that we live on, and we're going to go like sail to all these different places. You're gonna meet all these princesses, and then, you know, we're gonna find you a wife. And he like promises the female main character, like, I'm not getting married, like, just wait for me, I'll be back, like, I'm gonna make all of these other princesses hate me so that none of them want to marry me. Which is,
why is this giving the selection?
Oh yeah, low-key a little bit. Yeah. So he goes around and whatever, and then the dad comes back with another guy, and he's like, this is my new heir. And the girl is like, hold on, what? Like, where is your child? Like, where's your son? And nothing is said about it at all. And she's like, I'm taking matters into my own hands. I am going to find a ship, and we're gonna go look for my man. And so, yeah, gets on a boat and goes on this adventure to find her man. The found family is amazing because they're a, like, pirate crew kind of vibe. Like Daughter of the Pirate King or Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, that type of situation. And in, like, in the same way, she is, like, the strong baddie woman, and, like, I think there's maybe, like, one other woman on the ship, but, like, all the rest are these, like, big burly dudes. There are so many cute characters in it, and the humor is so good, and the narrator is a character in the story, but you don't really know, like, much about him, and so it's, like, it's just really interesting. He's really funny. The whole thing is really, really cute and funny. And I would call it a romance because the main character is, like, on a mission to go find the man that she loves. So even though most of the book they actually don't spend it together, I would still consider it a romance book.
All right, I'm so excited to read that.
Oh,
like, it's so high on my TBR now.
It's so good. And
I'm very excited.
So cute. Like I said, if you're intimidated in any way by Brandon Sanderson, but you really want to, like, experience something that he's written, I would highly recommend picking up Tress. If you have read the Mistborn trilogy already, you'll get breadcrumbs of, like,
I need it.
Mistborn, and there will be things that you'll pick up on and you'll be like, wait, I feel like I know what's going on here. But, like, if you haven't, it doesn't matter. Like, you're not missing anything.
Okay. Well, I'm really excited to read that now.
It's so good.
I can't wait. I'm on, like, a Brandon Sanderson hangover.
Oh my gosh, I know. I need more.
It's bad.
Yeah, I get it.
My last one is a romance, but it is The Things We Leave Unfinished by Rebecca Yarros, actually.
That's clean?
Yes.
What?
If there was spice, it was so minimal, I genuinely can't remember it.
Wow. I don't know why, but I just had it in my head that, like, all of her romance books would be, like, spicy. No?
Oh, I've only read that one.
Okay, fair.
Like I said, if there's spice, one, it's so skippable I don't remember it, or there's none and I just can't remember it.
Okay.
And I didn't read it, like, that long ago.
Perfect.
So it is so good, you guys. If you guys are fans of The Longest Ride by Nicholas Sparks, read it.
Oh.
Yes, not cowboy at all.
But, like, the vibe.
The vibe of, like, you are reading in a past romance and, like, a present romance, and they interconnect in some way, shape, or form.
Oh, wait, that sounds so good.
It's really good.
Is it Second Chance?
Oh, sorry. No, you're good. No, it's not. It's not Second Chance romance. I will say, it's not, like, advertised like this, but I would call it, like, a romantic mystery thriller. Like, there is, maybe not thriller, maybe more mystery. There is some, like, drama from the past. In the past, like, timeline, you're following he is a pilot in, I can't remember what war right now, but a war.
Okay.
Vietnam, maybe?
Okay.
Maybe? I can't remember. And she is, like, I can't think of what they're called right now, but, like, the people that, like, call the flight, like, numbers and stuff, like, kind of working, like, for the radio.
They, like, sit in the towers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
She works for that, so it's very, like, old-timey classic love. Like, he takes her on a flight and, like, looks away for her to fix her dress.
Why does that sound so cute?
So cute. So cute. And then in the present timeline, it's that female main character's granddaughter. Oh. Yeah, and, like, she's kind of, like, living with I I can't remember if this is, like, in the description, so I don't want to say anything, but, like, something happens in the family, so she's, like, kind of, like, dealing with the repercussions of that.
Okay.
And is, like, back to where, like, the grandmother's house was, like, post-war.
Okay.
And is, like, dealing with all of that. Her mom is kind of, like, not the best. Like, she's like, I just want money, like, I'm gonna use you for money type things. And so you're following, like, the present characters, like, little romance, and the past, like, her grandmother's romance.
I love
it's
that.
really, really cute.
That sounds sobbed. Good. Oh my gosh. Okay.
It's sad. Like, if you're, you know, Valentine's Day, you're like, oh, like, I need to feel something.
Okay, perfect.
It'll make you feel something. It's really, really good.
Oh, I love that. Okay. All right, well, my last one is sci-fi. My last one's actually Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. And I don't think I've heard anybody, like, classify this as a romance. But like, it absolutely is a romance.
1,000,000%.
The premise of this book is this man gets taken out of his home and kind of like he gets abducted, and then it gets like dumped in this like place where everyone seems to know him, but he has no idea who any of them are, and it's like a lab, and they're all like, so like, what happened to you, like, can you tell us what's going on, and that like acting like they know him and like he's like their best friend or like their whatever. So he is like very confused, whatever, and all he wants to do the whole book is his mission is to get back to his wife and child.
Yes.
And it is such a good, like, adventurous, addicting, fast-paced sci-fi.
100%.
And the whole thing is so romantic because, like, the thing he cares about the most is getting back, especially to his wife. And, like, that is his driving force. So I'm not going to say any more because we get into spoiler territory if we talk too much about this one. It's very...
You need to go in blind.
You do.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah, you do. I will say this one definitely has plot holes and leaves you with questions. But...
Watch the show.
You watch the show. Read the book first, then watch the show. The show, I feel like, answers so many of the questions that you have after the end of the book. And I think it fills in some of the things that feel like plot holes throughout the book. There's definitely still some things that you're like, okay, the math is not mathing. Like, how are these two things both true? But I think it's still definitely worth the read.
It's really good.
You can kind of like get over that part of it. But
yeah. It's so good. When she said that she was recommending this, I'm like, you know what? Yeah. Like, I'm like, if my man doesn't do what he does to get back to his wife, I don't want him.
Absolutely.
Like,
yeah, absolutely.
That was a great, like, left field pick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, for sure.
But it's very romantic.
Yeah.
His one goal is, let me get back to the love of my life.
Literally. Yeah.
And when you know, like, we can't say, like, what he goes through to get to her, but, like, when you know, like, Mans was obsessed.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's all we have for today's episode. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on your Thursday. We hope you have the most wonderful Valentine's Day. Let us know what your plans are. If you guys are doing anything fun, if you're doing a Valentine's with your significant other or a Galentine's or a single Saturday, whatever it is that you're doing, please let us know. Have a wonderful rest of your day and a great weekend. And we'll see you next week for another episode of Go Read Sis.
Bye.
Bye.